finally found these, and I'm really stoked on them. Yes, they have been severely neglected, but for the excuse me, for the price I got these, I could not pass them up. So had the tires taken off today here at work, and I'm sending these off to get powder coated tomorrow. Cannot beat the price on the powder coating either. I just hope to God that they come back close to OEM as possible. But if you guys look in here, you see the coating is actually starting to chip off. So that's chipping. And then on the edges, it's actually starting to chip off a little bit as well. So needs a little bit of some sandblasting, bead blasting. I don't know what he's gonna do. One of these wheels has a slight bend in it on the inside. I don't know which one it was, but once I get it back from powder coating, I'll have the Rim Doctor, which is a company that we actually use here at work, fix that wheel, and then it will be good to go. Get some new tires, 225/40s, and be good to go. It is Sunday, dropping off the wheels to get powder coated today. Kind of like moving around the camera because it's right in front of my face, and my voice sounds really nasally this morning. Still trying to get over whatever I have. It's not the freaking coronavirus, so you know, people can stop worrying. I texted him, told him I was on my way. He said that they're having a family gathering today, and he wanted to meet me halfway or at a meeting point. So instead of going all the way to Winter Haven, I'm actually only having to go to Bartow, so that's a lot closer. It saves me about 15-20 minutes of driving, and there's no extra charge. So I guess they're gonna be just in Bartow, or they're gonna be heading somewhere, but I don't know. Not my concern, not my priority. I'm dropping off the wheels, and we're gonna get them really nice. I'm going for an OEM plus look on this restoration. I'm not looking for anything to be bagged or stanced or anything like that. I'm going for a really clean build, and I keep wiping my eye because there's something in it. Anyways, you guys stay tuned to the next video. He said it'd be 10 to 14 days before they'll be finished after restoration and powder coating. So you guys stay tuned. I'll give you guys an update. Follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link right here, the handle. You guys go follow me. I always have updates daily on what I'm doing to the car, or my GLI, or just life in general. Time to do some maintenance today on the Mk4 GTi. Starting to pull the plug wires, which these don't look that bad, to be honest with you. 18 years old. They could look a little bit better, but not that bad for being 18 years old. Going to be replacing them with the Mk4 laser platinum plugs. These are a factory plug. I will put the link to these in the description below. Also have to fix my valve cover leak, but I will do that when I get it to work. Also replacing a cabin filter today. And also, if you guys are familiar with the intake drive or intake manifold drive units, this little plunger here that's hooked to that thingamabob there is supposed to attach to the runner on the inside of the intake, which acts as almost like a VTEC option, if that makes any sense. It opens it up at a higher RPM range for more flow. This is a billet adapter. These come with like little white plastic pieces that break, very brittle, but this is a billet connection by Gruvenparts. I'll also put the link in the description below. Have a intake filter from Urotuning coming in. That won't be here until next week, probably Tuesday. So let's go ahead and get these plugs put in. In order to either remove your old plastic adapter that goes here and install the billet, or access that runner, you have to first take off the bracket. They are two T30 screws that hold that bracket in. Go ahead and remove those. You have access to the intake drive, intake manifold drive unit, which is that little plunger vacuum operated assembly there. And what that does is, at certain RPM, this will actually push down. If you guys can see this, it'll actually push down, which will turn the runner inside the intake, open up more volume, which is basically a German VTEC. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this billet adapter, which is a really nice billet piece made by Gruvenparts. Super simple. It's got, if you see here, it's kind of like a flat edge on both sides. Goes on here, and then put the little ball the inside of the manifold unit. That is what you are left with, a billet attached drive unit. I don't really understand the purpose of this bracket because I have nothing connecting to this little clip piece. Basically just was holding those two screws in with a bracket, so don't understand that, but it looks so much nicer. Probably going to run a whole heck of a lot better when wide open throttle. I'm gonna keep this just in case I end up figuring out what that bracket, that little clip is supposed to hold, because there's nothing there aside from a cable, but there's no clips on the cable, so I don't know. Spark plugs time. Okay, so this is what a new Mk4 laser spark plug looks like. The part number is BK-R5EKUP in GKRs. Like every product I'm using or item I'm using in this video, I'll link this down in the description below. All these parts I bought from Urotuning. Shout out Urotuning. #1 in my book for European go-to. So this is what they're supposed to look like. Let's see what they actually look like. Went ahead and undid this one, unbolted this one. See if it comes out. Ugh. It's definitely seen better days. Definitely seen better days. That's kind of nasty. Yeah, that's really nasty. I seriously don't think these plugs have ever been changed. Just by seeing what I saw on those plugs, it looks really bad. For the spark plug, that is. The engine is super healthy. Need to throw a filter on this and should be good to go. As far as powertrain wise. Once I get it to work, once I get it wrapped, get the wheels put on, get the suspension put on, once I get it 99% visually how I want it on the outside, I'm going to drive it to work, do some more services at work, and then we should be good to go. Dailying it, that is. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Say bye. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you next time.